What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. Today we're going to be playing the negotiation game, the Thursday show. I like the negotiation game these days. Just about my favorite thing we do. The thing about it, though, is it's very intense. It requires a lot of focus. We go first. Inherently advantageous. We have a lot of orange material on the right-hand side. If we cap Istanbul, we hope to claim this first, this second, and this third. Agenda offers the alliance right away. Let's see who else does. Settings. We're playing Europe Advanced, fixed capitals with true random dice. Nothing fancy except for alliances, no fog bliss portals, and a neutral AI in case anyone disconnects. Okay, we get immediately trolled by white. Instead of capping here, which would have made sense, they block us. Okay. So, predicting that white is going to do something not very nice to us. Fair enough. Do I get this bonus turn one? Do I get it? No, we don't get it. We need to protect our capital. See how red does. Assume red wants to be cool with me and take their own bonuses. Being flanked by white is really bad long term. We also have the Tweedledee and Tweedledumbass situation in the noob corner. That's going to be fun. See how that shakes out. Purple picks a good cap and takes a bonus right away. Well done. So, what do we do, white? Turn one Capsu or something more interesting? Don't understand it. Do not understand it. Is white just a very new player? Yeah. Steps off and disconnects. Seems very sus. I don't know what to say about that, folks. Seems very sus to me. Yeah, red plays predictably and takes the bonus I would expect them to. Yeah, well played. Okay. So, stepping off, giving me his capital. Ooh. Magenta obliterates blue. Oh, I'm not addressing that. Does blue take the free white cap? Do they quit immediately? No, they're going to try and get back in there. Let's see if it works. This one all comes down to the dice. 6v3 on a cap. And that's it for Bluefizz. I mean, you deserve it, first of all. You absolutely deserve it for capping next to the Scotland cap. But both these caps are terrible. I strongly recommend you don't cap in Iceland or the Iceland adjacent territories. Okay, white, instead of being an enemy, he has now revealed himself to be a friend. Gives me a second capital right off the bat. We take that. Red accepts. Let's also start forming lines with purple, because white and blue are going to cease to exist very soon. I mean, maybe white gets insane dice on the 7. What's he going to have? 8, 9, 10, 11. 11v7? Purple closing off his cap immediately. This is good. Yeah, what do you do, Heinrich the Rugged? Are you just brand new to the game? Are you just brand new? I think so. My sense is that that white cap wasn't inherently offensive. It was more just this guy is just starting out. Okay. Yeah, he tries to take Italy. Okay. All right. So that actually kind of hinders Red's expansion. They could take Germany. I think Red has to worry about white more than I do now, considering I've been basically gifted the white capital. Oh, Red goes for Russia. No? Just want to connect to the plus 8. Don't take that. I want that. The fuck out. Yeah. Okay. Magenta being not addressed means they can expand with impunity. Okay. Magenta's going to get big and strong and hopefully not be my problem. I'm at the kitty corner of the map to them, so... Oh, no troops on the cap. Okay, blue quits immediately. Yeah, I mean, couldn't happen to a nicer guy, though, realistically. I'm not sure what you were thinking. I don't want a war with red at all. Ideally, I don't want a war with purple either. Let's see if purple stacks here. Okay, red quits. Not so sure why red quits. Okay, that is not cool. That I don't like at all. Right, this territory I need. So I'm in a 3-player game. Me, Magenta, and Purple. Magenta is a noob who captained Scotland. I'm going to say thumbs up, attack Purple. Yep. Okay, attack him. Do it. You do it. This is an aggressive move by Purple. This is not a friendly move. Right, try and keep me off his bonus. Keep me off my bonus, rather. White breaks for me. And takes their own. Okay. Best thing I can do here is densify. Not sure why red quit out, but I'm glad they surrendered. They're not stacking. So I'm in a 4-player scenario where one of the players is very new and doesn't have a cap. The other player is probably terrible, but is super strong. So is this going into purple? No. This is opportunistically taking another Bono, making himself massive without risk. Yeah. Okay. I think we take Russia here. Am I expecting a betrayal? All right. Purple addresses white. Yeah, we end up in a 3-player scenario between me, magenta, and purple. We will each have corners of the map. I'm going to let magenta break purple if he wants to. There's very low troop counts on all the capitals. White does set here. Tries to take their cap back? No, they fuck up purple. Crazy. Why is white loyal to magenta? Might have been a blessing in disguise to have not finished, because this doesn't actually trigger magenta to break anything of mine. They also go into purple. Try and gank the purple cap. Steal France. Magenta and white are the same player. Once he starts dealing some serious damage to white. Yeah, I mean, this is very obvious. Sure. Get both the caps. That's ridiculous. Show some love. Yeah, I show some love to purple. I'm not trying to throw this fucking game right away. Are you fucking serious? You betray me after that? Oh my god. Okay. Everyone in this game is a piece of shit. Very interesting. How's this cookie gonna crumble? Yeah, white tries to get his cap back now. I can't tell if white's in cahoots with magenta. And I also can't tell that purple knows that or not. Sue out. Sue out, white. You're garbage. Just sue out. Yeah, good. Smell ya. I was hoping you'd do that. Well played. Attack him or you're dead. We're both dead if you don't fucking do anything. You know you have to. You know you have to. Come on. Don't be super dumb. I can't hit him this turn. I suppose I could ask purple. Are you shit? No response of any kind. Purple doesn't seem to understand how to use the alliances. What does he do? Yeah, now he goes in. Right? It would be game over if he didn't. It would be game over if he didn't. All right. Magenta loses his capitals. Their 18 isn't lined up to do anything. So now what I predict happens is white. I think magenta and white are the same guy. So I think white adds, tries to soften, magenta finishes is my line here. If they are going to remain sus. Yeah, that was very well played by purple. Okay, now white just disconnects. Okay. Well, it looks like I get a second place here if I play it right. I don't know that I get first, but we'll try. I'm on team purple. I think magenta sucks, and he's using the alliances to tell me to do stupid things that are bad for me. One should go down and break everything. If it tries to take the caps back, that's a problem. It should go down and break everything. Also, white bonding it tells me that they're not working together. Yeah, you should go down and break everything. That's what I recommend. That puts me in a rebuilding turn where I don't break either. Also, you need to move the 18 off. Why open the cap? Yeah, what are you doing? That's better. All right, magenta is okay. They do open the cap. They're not okay. They're not good. Okay. I have to rebuild. Okay, my cap's being locked is shitty. But purple has the other three, so they can do a bunch of breaking. Yeah, these two guys hitting each other is good. It looks more, if this shit holds, that I'm out of the east. The horde breaks everything except for Scandi. Now we hope to see a cap smash. And we hope to hold Russia. We're all still quite equal in terms of truce. I've caught back up. But this will be like the key turn or two. Right, my job here is to not piss off either of these guys and let them hit each other. Does magenta let me hold Russia? We don't need to trade. We lose 7 on a 4. This triggers a trade. I'm throwing these guys thumbs up. Okay, so purple betrays here instead of me. Why? Kills white? Why would you break? Okay, skips. Let's magenta be huge. Great. Magenta should get a cap then. Very curious what magenta does here. Because that 7 is on me. But I didn't break him, and I could have. Goes into me. Alright. Was he just hitting purple territories and locking purple in? Well played. Ah. Okay. I think magenta can't let anyone hold anything. Sure. Good skip for purple. No cap, though. Maybe this gives purple a chance to rebuild. Purple's doing fine. It's got more troops than me. Sits on 3 caps while I'm at war with magenta. I wonder. This puzzle seems to have no solution. I have to wait. Can I have something? I let the magenta lines hang. I think magenta is not worth allying. I think purple is worth allying. I think magenta's too shitty. Right, they captained Scotland. They betrayed when I didn't break. Right, they didn't see me not breaking here as favorable. So I don't think there's any upside to forgiving magenta. And as such, I don't think there's any upside to speaking to them again. So I keep my troops on cap and speak with my actions. Be cool. Yes. Be cool. So purple left me hanging magenta. I'm leaving magenta hanging. We are all kind of rebuilding. Magenta has no capitals. That's gonna be a real problem for them long term. So my job right now is to not trigger magenta. Purple's think about breaking me again. Ooh, fake bot out strat. Is it a real bot out strat or is it a fake bot out strat? Okay, so magenta's troops are... It's a fake bot out strat. Yeah, it's a fake bot out strat. Okay, magenta's troops are locked up against purple. But if he thinks purple's a bot, he's going to hit him. He's going to hit me. Specifically, don't break anything of magenta. Come on. See through the bullshit. I'm the weakest player. Mm-hmm. Purple breaks both of us. So this is Purple giving himself lowest. I think magenta is a shittier player than you, Purple. You shouldn't fight a war with both of your opponents who are stronger than you. This doesn't make any sense. This isn't a good play. This just gives you third. I don't want to give you third. I want to give you second. Now I have to work with this fucking guy. Okay. If magenta is not happy with that, they'll never be happy with anything. Yeah, I think we got you now. There are so many fucking betrayals in this game, it's impossible. These opponents are impossible. I have been, you stupid fuck. Okay, so Magenta is very, very low skilled. Purple is broken. You broke me to stop me from getting extra troops to lock him in his hole. You're just going to get yourself killed. You're going to piss me off, and then I'm going to suicide into you, you capless fuck. Stop giving yourself lowest. All right. Break me again. For putting the 31, you don't need troops there. Can we chill, please? Please. Yes. Yes, we can chill. Okay. Okay, I have a 100 cab open in all directions. Don't you fucking tell me what to do. You do it. You do it. You broke me. You stole a bonus from me. You're stupid and you're wasting troops. If you want to do something, do it, man. Fuck. I'm like a hair trigger away from suiciding into you. You know this. I'm a fucking hair trigger away from doing it, man. Don't make me fucking do it. Don't make me do it, Magenta. I don't want to do it. I don't want to take second this game. If you keep hitting me, I will. And then we let the other guy win. Come on. Okay, this is fine. Magenta's going to rat me up, but he's not going to rat me out right away, so I can put troops on capital. All bonuses are claimed. We've actually managed to reach an aggression equilibrium on this board. Wherever the tension breaks now favors the guy who doesn't get broken. I might still win. I've been trying really hard. Magenta has no capitals. Maybe Magenta bots. I have one big open capital. Are they getting ready for a strike? 294. Okay, we're now in a slight lead. You can kill Magenta at any time and take second pretty soon. But playing to win actually looks like we lock out here and we chill. Stressful. Stressful games. Purple as the weakest player is not really incentivized to break the tension. Because both of us can tank damage on capital. I think taking the red cap was a great play. And we're all getting fairly equal. I'm getting 36, Purple getting 34, or Magenta getting 32. This is fine. We can chill. I think Magenta betrays me. Though, I do. It's funny how this is the way these settings stalemate too. They stale when all bonuses are taken, and players have been hitting the crap out of each other in a 3-player scenario when nobody respects anyone else's alliances. I have a 300 cap now. When do we get to the point of a cap run? Yeah. Not much to think about. I'm not the one who's going to break the tension. I'm going to reciprocate. Troops on back caps and shit. Whew. Here we go. Oh, that's fine. My 329 will cut through those like butter. We are going to see some ridiculous rolls in this end game. Next one goes on Germany? No. Magenta switches to defense. As soon as someone bots, my cap is open. I have most of my troops open. I win. So in this board position, keeping most of your troops on cap is the play. I can outpatience these guys. Ideally. Yeah, purple's only open cap is the 181. As long as it doesn't get here, that's actually what I gotta watch out for. Put some troops in the back caps. All right. I don't need to do this 30-something stack bullshit. $69. All right, well, this does mitigate the effectiveness of an open cap. We chill. Just waiting for action. And probably have to go take a pee. Yeah, one ginormous cap strat. It's too even right now. I got all my troops on cap. It's probably for the best. The suspense is killing me, folks. We're over 1,000 troops. Purple's almost caught up to magenta. He's the fewest fronts to guard. I'm just guarding with threats. I'm going to start stacking the back caps too. Don't want them to be unable to go deep to reciprocate internal breaks. All right. Magenta is out of available space to build on. Do they start building double stacks? Yeah, they start building double stacks. Okay. One's going to go a long time. If at any moment the tension can break, but I'm not going to be the lead domino. So Q&A time. Yeah, we could probably clear the list. All right, we got a question from Jay Balico. I'm sure this has been asked before, but what are the differences between the bot level difficulties? How can you anticipate these bots' behaviors? I've heard mention of bots that prioritize taking bonuses and bots that prioritize breaking opponents' bonuses. Follow-up question: how hard do you think people who bot out should fuck themselves? Very hard. I mean, don't hate the player, hate the game, right? The problem with the current bot out system is that players who disconnect are able to earn points when disconnected. I see nothing wrong with allowing players who disconnect to reconnect such that they can earn points, but posthumously, you should not really be able to earn points. That's how I think about it. So the question is related to not only the bot difficulties, but the bot personalities. There's two different things, right? There's beginner, intermediate expert, beginner, medium, intermediate expert, something bots. And then there are bot personalities. There's the stacker, there's the breaker, there's the taker. SMG has publicly spoken about the different bot personalities in their forums. You can go check that out. Yeah, there's a number of different ones. I don't necessarily know immediately that you can tell what bot type it was. There used to be an old bot type I called the Rampage AI that would just go in a straight line. And if you could figure out that it was the Rampage AI, you could figure out how to point it into your opponents. And I loved doing that. I felt like such a clever boy. But the answer to your question is available in the SMG forums on AI difficulty. Yeah, and then of course the difference between the different bot levels is I think partially how aggressive they are, partially how many attacks, whether or not they split when they attack, and so on. The beginner bot, for instance, will not necessarily break your bonus right away unless it has kind of no other card to take. I might not make it here because of tummy troubles, folks. And then I might be guilty of the scumbag butt out strat. We got a question from the Fresh Bishop of Disc. Hello. Hey, Pete, depending on when you get this question, you may have more or less input to give, but how do you feel about the recently announced secret missions that SMG have announced for the game? They're cool. Personally, I don't have a lot of hope for them. Why not? Especially not in ranked lobbies. It's just another avenue for poor fundamentals. Fundamental play does nothing to address the existing problems. Yeah, well, I mean, the second part of it, the fact that SMG are prioritizing making new content instead of addressing existing problems speaks to the fact that they don't see or agree or both that those existing problems are existing. My only hope is that they add the option to disable them, whether in creating a lobby or as an account setting. Yeah, I think they're modes, right? So you would just not play secret mission mode. I think you'd be fine. I'm choosing to be optimistic about anything new. I try not to be an apologist, but I also try not to be overly or unfairly critical. And I think in this particular case, having secret missions be a part of the game is a good thing. I gotta go to the washroom. This is terrible. I'm gonna come back after going to the washroom. And the board state will have changed in an unfair way. And then if I win this game, there will be an asterisk next to my win. I'm damned if you do, damned if you don't. I don't want to quit the game. I don't want to kill the video. But I can't jump back and forth every 30 seconds, even though the washroom's kind of right there. Hopefully the tension breaks soon. All right, I have 1,000 cap. Man, part of me wants to just put all my troops on the open cap, kill Magenta, have him go through this waste of time just to get third. But I'm not a vindictive person, right? Man, this is a crazy game. All right, we got a question from Ultima. Ultima says, "Hey, Pete. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Back at you, man. Feel free to check the philosophy forum for my questions regarding free speech changes. Word of note is a longer question. Feel free to watch the video in the post also." Sure. So I had watched the video before, and what you can come down to the forum in on my Discord to check the video that Ultima is referring to. I'm pretty sure this video is AI generated. So my very first reaction to it was, is this AI? It's a video of Donald Trump giving a speech about free speech, specifically. And seeing as how we have lots of time, this is a long question. It says, "I would suggest watching the video first before continuing and fully delving into my question." It's about 6.5 minutes long. Okay, we did that. "With the soon-to-be revision of Section 230 of the Unlimiting a shit ton of censorship that has been developed over the past several years, I think it's amazing to see, in brackets, assuming Trump follows through and enforces the plan, these changes, which will undoubtedly change the terms of service for YouTube and other social media platforms to be less restricting and making sure something this restricting does not happen again." So that's the first thing I would notice about your question, is the assumption that the terms of service and the free speech on YouTube is restricted because of the government's opinion. YouTube is a private, for-profit arm of Google. Every time I upload a video, I attest that the video is, well, I can show you. How about I just show you what I attest every single time I upload a video? I hit the upload button. And I am given this screen. The first thing you do is you select a file. And then the next thing you do, oh shit. Am I still in draft? And then the next thing you do is this. You go, next. I always turn monetization on, because I like to get paid. And here is the censorship portion. So, does your video content, title, description, or keywords contain any of the following: inappropriate language, profaning the title, thumbnail, or using the content; adult content, sexual behavior, language, or expressions, including both real and computer generated; violence, situations showing hurt, damage, or injury; shocking content, situations that may upset, disgust, or shock viewers; harmful acts or unreliable claims, situations that may endanger participants; recreational drugs content, content related to recreational use of drugs; enabling dishonest behavior, content glorifying or promoting dishonest behavior; hateful or derogatory content; hate, disparagement, or harassment towards a group or individual; firearms-related content, showing or discussion of real or fake guns; sensitive events, events dealing with war, death, or tragedy; and controversial issues, sensitive and controversial topics that could be traumatic to viewers. We are then asked to click none of the above, and then we submit the rating. Now, the act of me doing that is my attestation that the speech contained within the video is within the boundaries of YouTube's advertiser-friendly guidelines. YouTube is not saying that I'm not allowed to say words. YouTube is saying that if I choose to say words within those protected categories, I am not allowed to earn money off it because they are not going to be showing ads on it. This is a very important piece of the puzzle. Our free speech is being restricted because of what advertisers are willing to pay for, not the government's opinion on what you are allowed and what you are not allowed to say. Okay, and I can actually, seeing as how we're on this, I can give examples. I've had my videos ad restricted 4 separate times so far. The very first time was in my second largest video, has over 500,000 views. I said, fuck. I suppose I shouldn't do it here, should I? A string of those. And a string of those was enough to get the automation to trigger to label that video as adult content and therefore unsuitable for most advertising. The second time was a discussion I used of firearms. As an example of ways people consistently fail at logic, it was a 3-minute to 5-minute piece of an hour-and-a-half long video, which demonetized the entire video. I wasn't really interested in talking about guns, and I'm still not. I'm interested in talking about logic and the ways in which we are good and the ways in which we are not at logic. The third time I got a video demonetized was because the title and thumbnail had the word bullying in it. And the fourth time was because the title had the word child in it. The title of the video was something to the effect of, this guy plays like a child on his dad's account. And as soon as I changed it to, this guy plays like a noob on his dad's account, the restriction was lifted. So that is a lot of words to say the reason why, for the most part, our freedom of speech is being is actually for real being restricted on social media platforms is because of what it is, just not what advertisers are willing to pay for. So, along with the rest of the question, probably should eyes on a cap run too. What does he got? Should have like, yeah, I'd need like 1600 assuming the line was clean. But it's not, right? It's multiple hundreds of troops not clean. I think I just stack on the 1447 and go for a cap run at some point. But we'll see. We'll see how the math works out. Okay, so next part of the question. Not only that, taking down unlawful censorship, including exploitation of much younger audiences and allowing 18+ users to opt out of content moderation is a big win for content creators and parents, making sure their kids aren't getting fed the wrong thing. I've been listening to The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt, and one of his big points that he was talking about was how he would love to see the device itself be flagged as a device belonging to a minor, such that the minor could be protected by some sort of gate on the internet for anything that is unsuitable to their age. Ultima says, I'm a little worried as to how stopping the funding of universities will go to students enrolled inside universities, but I do hope that they're taken out of the equation for being blamed for the whole censorship ordeal. My main question is this: how do you think this will affect yourself as a content creator? It won't. I'm not American. What potential risks could happen coming from this? I think you have watched an AI generated video, which I think this guy's going to start hitting me now. I think you've watched an AI generated video of, I forget which one. Misinformation is manipulative, disinformation is not true. I forget which one it is, but my theory is that this is not a real thing that is happening. And I think the Constitution of the United States of America, I'll just kill you. If you break me, I'll kill you. I'll give you a second. Do what you got to do. No, you don't threaten me, man. You do it. You do it. You do it. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to take all my troops. I'm going to put them in a stack, and I'm going to give you third. No. You don't threaten me. You don't know who you're fucking dealing with. If you want to do something, fucking grow the balls yourself and do it. Don't fucking tell other people what to do. It's not going to work the way you think it will. It's not. Guy plays for fucking hours. Give himself third. It's your last chance. It actually isn't. I think I'm going to kill you. I think I'm taking second here. I'm not asking. I'm going to kill you. I'm warning you right now. I'm going to kill you. This is me telling you, I'm going to kill you. Okay? You have no capital. You will get third. You think I'm going to let you fucking bully me, you dumb fuck who caps in Scotland and doesn't do anything himself? He's trying to get me to feed you the win? What am I, stupid? I'm going to kill you. Here we go. I dance on your fucking grave. You are stupid. And you gave yourself lowest. Fuck. Ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I don't feel there was ever anything I could do with that guy. There was never anything I could do with this guy to try and get him to fucking actually sincerely work with me. And I don't think he was trolling. I think he's a sincerely new player, right? I think this is just a normal sort of noob psychology. It was safer for me to stop beating around the bush with some guy who was never going to fucking work with me. Good game, Perpy. Man, General Apex. If you want someone to help you, poking them with the stick and saying, do it or else, you might get the opposite result, my friend. General Apex is a beginner. Purple is okay, but they might still also be a beginner. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. This guy gets to intermediate with this fucking bully bullshit. Oh, boy. General Apex 421. There's no chance you ever see this video. But if you do, good game, sir. I got you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. I really, really tried to be respectful of my opponents, considering how fucking frustrating that game was. These games are very intense for me, and I'm trying everything I can think of to win. I do not mean to condescend to my opponents, and I really hope it doesn't come off that way. But my read that both of these guys were a fairly low skill level was spot fucking on. Thank you for watching, and until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.